Have you ever seen that type of text animation? In this tutorial, I'm about to show you how we can create that letter-by-letter text animation that just look gorgeous. Let's get started. Let's start from scratch by scaffolding a React TypeScript project with Vite. Install npm dependencies and run a local dev server. Next, clear the boilerplate. Insert the contents above as variables in the app component. Notice that the text includes UTF-16 characters. Step 1. Text splitting. First, we need to split the text into an array of characters. Let's create a function called splitString using regex in utils folder. I usually choose the utils folder name for all the utility functions in my projects. The function accepts an input string with type of string and returns an array of each character from the string. The regular expression is here to match any character, including new lines, in a Unicode safe manner. Next, we iterate through the string using regex and push each character into the characters array. And finally, we have to return the characters array. Import the utility function into the app component and split the text. To visually demonstrate why the regex approach is more robust, let's split our string using both methods and log the results to the console. In the first output, emoji characters are split into two elements, but the regex approach handles them properly. Step 2. Animation. We will use Framer Motion for our animations. After installing it with npm i Framer Motion, we will add animation logic to our components. In the app.tsx file, import the necessary modules from Framer Motion. Define animation variants. Set up animation variants to control the animation behavior. We define two variants, hidden and reveal, which controls the opacity of the characters. Implement animation logic. Inside the app component, map over the characters of the heading and text and wrap each character with the motion span component. Apply the animation variants to these motion span components. The parent heading 1 and P elements should also be converted to motion components to orchestrate the character's animation. We set the initial animation state to hidden and define the animation transition behavior. By using while-in-view property, which equals to reveal, we ensure that the animation triggers when the component is in the viewport. The staggered children property adds a slight stagger effect to the animation, creating a more dynamic and appealing reveal effect. Finally, let's refresh the page to see our animation. You can experiment with the staggered children and duration values in the transition probe to adjust the timing and appearance of the animation according to your preference. That's all. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. More content soon.